What is up, guys? It is Servo here. Welcome to this episode 21 of the FIFA 13 career mode. This season 1 with Southampton. As you can see today, we have two tough games. I say tough, they're mid-table towards relegation zone teams in the face of Swansea away, which is going to be the tougher of the two, followed by West Bromwich Albion home, which should be the easiest, like I say, but you know, you never know with football. And Swansea are actually playing a really good 11. Rutledge, Graham, Dyer, De Guzman, Mishu, Britton, all their strong forwards, and a relatively good defence at the back as well. But Sterling has the first chance in the first 5 minutes, and a bad touch from him lets him down. And you know, Swansea nearly capitalised on that, but we managed to head it out clear. And then from the same move, we managed to get Sterling in on goal. And again, in the early stages of the match, he has another chance, and then he misses it one more time. And I do not understand how he can miss that. It's a simple tap, and all he has to do is put it around the keeper, and Swansea make us pay. Danny Graham scores in the 17th minute with a little bit of a sweaty goal. I'll call it a cutback. A little bit of a cutback goal into the bottom corner. Good finish nevertheless, and you know, it didn't take us long to equalise in the 21st minute. And the man of the season, I was going to say the tournament, we're not in a tournament. The man of the season, Stefan El-Shaarawy. I'm just going to call him El-Shar, that is what I call him. What a ball over the top by Mayuka. He takes a couple of touches to get it under control and then finesses it straight into the top corner, putting it 2-1-1, making the score even, and from there on in we just started dominating. We played our football and we showed them why we deserve to be higher up in the table than they are. El-Shar again going through just before half time, well, not just before, 10 minutes before half time. Really should be beating Michel Vorm there, but in the end a good save by him. And El-Shar pretty much lets the team down for the first time in a while. But it doesn't matter because we keep attacking. Derrida here puts the ball in across, and Swansea actually have to clear it out really well before Nathaniel Klein puts it back in for Derrida, who you know, can't quite win it as he's coming back from the offside possession and everything. But Swansea actually had the same amount of possession as us. Really, it wasn't too bad in the first half of the stats. But believe it or not, they didn't do anything. We managed to close them down every single time, and yeah, they didn't do much with their possession, and we actually made them pay in the 50th minute there. A lovely cutback goal to Mayuka, and makes it 2-1 again. And again, we've been winning a few matches 2-1 in the recent presentness of the situations and previous games, I mean to say. And you know, I won't be surprised if the score stays like this, but Swansea here have a really good chance. I don't know what De Guzman is doing bashing that over. He has much better free kick stats than that. But Swansea started dominating a little bit in the final 10 minutes of the game, and as you would expect, I mean, they are home. Remember, this is an away match for us, so a win here would be actually really nice. I was expecting a draw. But Graham there smashing it at the keeper was the final chance of the match. And as you can see, it does finish 2-1 to us, which means another 3 points. But a little bit of news time. Fraser Richardson, I believe, is unhappy at the amount of first-team football he's getting. He is my third left-back, so obviously I'm going to go and put him on the transfer list alongside David Seaborn, who is my third centre-half. And once Felipe Santana comes back even, we'll have 4 very strong centre-halves that are better than him. And so, you know, I don't really need him. So yeah, I do that. And then another little news bit here is I praise El-Shaarawy despite his little disciplinary record there. It keeps saying he only got 1 yellow card. Jesus Christ, and he's scored 16 goals so far in the league, I believe. So it's a really nice formation. But West Brom here, as you can see, playing a 4-3-2-1 formation, 4-2-3-1 formation, works well. But I don't think they have the players with the ability to play in those roles, and we actually get a really quick goal here. I just speed it up just a little bit. And you see here that they play about 3 passes before Beckham manages to nick the ball. He gives it to Mayuka, gives it to Henry. Henry dodges the defender really well, puts the ball over the top, the stupidly overpowered through ball over the top. Mayuka pounces on the bad touch from the defender, and in the 3rd minute smashes it to the overpowered near post shot. And struggling a little bit to get my words out here, but we take the best early lead I've ever taken. West Brom here completely dominated in the first 3 minutes of the game. Didn't get a touch in of past their own half even, and we carry on that little bit of attack there. Nathaniel Klein putting in the ball to Mayuka, who couldn't quite win over his header, but it doesn't matter because we're going to have tons of possession around West Bromwich Albion's box. El-Shar going for the finesse shot, but Foster had it well covered, and Alana would have got the assist there. But as you can see here, Henry working some magic, going for the shot in the top corner, top right corner. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I was looking for the top left, but that would do nevertheless. Beckham there could have got a rebound goal if someone had been able to poach on that, but unfortunately they didn't. So you know, that's a bit of a bummer for them. But we had another chance to go in front. Sorry, that was my sky, by the way, guys. West Bromwich. Oh, I apologise. West Bromwich Albion there had a chance to smack it in, but unfortunately, I'm sorry, we had a chance to smack it in with my Yuka, but he didn't quite manage. And like I say, although both teams really had tons of possession, recently they haven't been able to do anything. However, you know, in the 38th minute, El Gahanasi there did strike, and he did manage to pull one back for West Brom, which is a bit of a bummer for us, really, because, you know, no one likes to concede goals, and especially not when we were taking such a good lead and everything. But it turns out that no one, you know, football doesn't always go your way, and as you can see here, in the second half, nothing had changed. We've still been having bags and bags of possession, but the fact that we were level really was somehow somewhat of an illusion to me, because I just couldn't believe it. We were just playing so much better. Hoover there challenging out Olsen, who just gives it to Morrison, and who gets fouled. And from the resulting tackles and sprees of things that come in, Morrison manages to pick up the ball and have a shot on goal. Luckily, it didn't go in. How the hell did that guy not go in from the line? The one chance he has had in the last maybe 4 matches, all it is a simple header on target. Either side of the keeper, that would have been a goal. But in the end, you know, we were just forced into a little bit more defending by West Brom before some more, you know, dodgy attacks, half attacks really. So I thought it was time for some substitutions. Brought on Sterling from the Yuka, put Henry up front instead, and nothing really happened. Sterling, they're getting involved a little bit, and the ball eventually falls to Henry, who has a shot, puts it out for the corner, and then this is the best chance of the match so far. From the corner, Panda whips it in, an Henry free header, 6-yard box, back of the net in my eyes, but no. He does have one chance to retain himself after that horrible miss. But, you know, a nice little turn to fake the defender, but he was never going to go get that in from that angle. And the final score was 1-1, which, you know, still isn't a loss. So, in that respect, we should still be fifth and in a good position for the league for the last few months of the season, the last few games even. It's less than months now. Look at this. Stade Rennais FC would like to offer you the manager's job. So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to accept that just now. I'm going to stall it. But I don't think I'm going to be moving there, partly because their team is 8th and they don't have a very good team. So yeah, there's the little news bit saying that Stade Rennais set their sights on a Thanos. I really was expecting some big teams to come in for me, some big national teams as well. But you know, in the end, nothing happened, so I don't really mind. But anyway, there's the league table. As you can see, we are still 5th after that draw. We could have been closer to Spurs, but it doesn't matter. We play them next episode, I believe, or you know, in the recent future. So yeah, we're doing well in the league, and as you can see, they are actually the next game, Spurs and Sunderland. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you check out Jordan's latest video, which isn't very latest and recent or anything. But apart from that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.